Welcome back to our 81.5 episode, the Premium Advantage. Today, a special episode with special mentions from the Premium Advantage. Are you ready to get your taxes done? Go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com, set up a complimentary appointment, and get your first draft review for free. I'm your host, Roberto, at Premium HTX. You can look me up on social media. Today, a special topic and our special guest, Mr. Vinay Madabusi. And we are going to be discussing a little bit about growing up and overcoming the struggles of autism. Okay, Vinay has been a guest before on the episode. We've had a few interactions with him, few engagements. And so today I would say is the most advanced episode where we discuss a lot of things, other than him speaking 3 or 4 languages, other than him having several attributes that are reasonable and solutions for folks with autism. We're going to be elaborating the conversation today about his struggles with the condition. Thank you very much for joining us today again.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Algo en particular que te gustaría conversar hoy, Vinay, con respecto al tema que hemos mencionado. Algo en particular, porque hemos mencionado el tema de autism y el tema de creciendo con autism y tus, ¿cómo se dice? Challenges, tus struggles.
Riñas.
Perfecto. Convérsame, por favor, con respecto a un poquito de esto, y ahí podemos hablar del pasado y también hablamos un poco de lo que viene con respecto a esto.
Ok, cuando yo era chiquito, a las 2 y 4 años, ya no, mi madre descubrió que tenía un problema. Yeah. Pero no estaba comportamiento como otros niños de mi edad, de misma edad, pero me llevó al doctor. El doctor se dice que yo tengo un problema para desarrollo mental. Pero entonces, en 1992, no se llamaba autismo.
Ah, ok. En 1992 no se llamaba autismo. Okay,
sí, pero otro nombre entonces, pero tenía 4 años.
Ya. Yeah.
Pero yo tenía desarrollo pervasivo condición, se llama otro nombre, pero,
okay.
Pero la comunicación.
Entonces, eso es interesante, ¿ok? Entonces, lo que tú me estás diciendo es que antes tenía un término diferente tu condición.
Sí.
Y ahora que ya has crecido, ha pasado tiempo, ya lo han definido mejor.
Sí, pero hoy se llama mejor, pero más ancho, en muchas condiciones.
Ya.
Pero hoy.
Ok. Entonces, ¿tú qué recuerdas de ese tiempo con respecto a tu edad? ¿Tú algo en particular que te recuerdas con respecto a situaciones que tú piensas que pueden ser a lo mejor bien comunicadas para que la gente tenga en mente con respecto a... Y también otra pregunta, en tu condición ahorita, el autismo a veces tiene como que niveles, ¿no, verdad?
Y sí, niveles, mucho de ligero o pesado, ligero o grave.
Pero los números, hay un número también, desde el 1 al 5 creo, ¿o cuál es esa delineación?
El 5 es más grave, 1 es menos grave. Yo soy, alta función es 1, baja función es 5.
Ya, entonces ¿tú cuál es tu nivel? ¿1?
1.5.
Ah, 1.5. Ah, este es el episodio 81.5. ¡Wow! Las coincidencias suman.
Sí.
Ok, perfecto. Entonces, ¿qué es algo que tú podrías a lo mejor comunicar a dos, pienso yo, a dos personas viendo? A una persona con autismo de tu edad, a lo mejor, ¿ok? Y también a lo mejor a un padre de un joven con autismo, con respecto a la condición, o qué es algo que pueden utilizar que a ti te pareció que fue bueno para ti.
Deja de hablar conmigo, pero yo tengo la misma condición. El padre con un hijo con autismo, soy similar con él, pero tiene diferentes experiencias en la escuela, pero en la escuela hace mucha riña en la escuela. Pero no podría prestar atención al profesor cuando estaba hablando.
¿Por qué no, yo entiendo que es por la condición, pero ¿qué es lo que estabas pensando en esos momentos que no nos podía poner atención?
¿Qué?
Digo, ¿qué es la naturaleza de la comunicación que no les podías poner atención? Pregunto, porque no, para que la gente comprenda esto.
Pero cuando yo hablo, yo no miro directamente a la otra persona, yo miro a otra
Ah,
dirección.
ya, 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 ya. Entonces,
Pero,
eso es bien importante, eso es bien importante para que la gente pueda decir, oh, no, estoy conversando con alguien, los ojos no me están viendo, es posible que a lo mejor tenga un poquito de autismo.
pero yo hablo con otras personas con autismo, o asisto a un grupo del red.
¿Oh,
De hoy
sí?
voy a asistir un grupo para adultos con autismo como yo para mejorar su vida romántica, profesional.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, love for autism or
Sí,
autism love or something like this.
sí.
Oh, ok, eso suena muy interesante. Ahora, ¿me dices que tú has visitado uno de esos o que estabas pensando crear uno, un tipo de networking site?
Para el sitio de networking, para
Oh,
otros
me
personas con
gusta.
autismo,
Oh, ok, ok,
como
ok.
yo.
La próxima vez te voy a preguntar a ver si has avanzado en eso.
Sí,
Ok, all right. All right, ahorita, no sé si se han dado cuenta, I'm not sure if you've noticed or not, the episode, we're trying to go back and forth with English and Spanish, trying out the bilingual episode situation. Okay,
sí,
so
yes.
if you wouldn't mind, Vinay, giving some more information about the condition and what you think would be maybe helpful to apply as potential solutions as folks, as this condition kind of is brought more into light.
First of all, I suggest that someone start a group for adults with autism, a
You
social
suggest.
recreation group. A social recreation group can be held in person or a support group. Either those two groups help people with their social skills and with their professional skills too. For example, like you actually referred the autistic client to any jobs which you're hiring,
Okay.
both
Okay.
professional and social.
Okay. I would say, why don't you get that ball rolling?
Yeah, I can do that. First of all, maybe I should start a group for adults with autism.
Set up a little group. That's how you do it, man. You guys one step at a time. Somebody's gonna start the group. Might as well be you.
Yeah, I should facilitate a group for adults, mostly a recreation group, a social
Yeah.
skills group.
Yeah. I think that's a good project. Okay. Now keep this in mind. There is an academy that I'm aware of in the Woodlands in Texas. Okay. It's called the Texas Autism Academy, and they have years of experience and a successful record actually. And this past year, they were actually granted by the state of Texas the educational certificate to be able to give out high school diplomas. So it's a great academy that is continuously on the edge of the condition and looking for solutions on education and things like that. So I don't know if you ever heard of it. Well, I've mentioned it before, but in case whoever is watching, check out that information in case you're looking for solutions for that.
Yes. What's the school's name? Is this a school for students specifically with autism or other developmental conditions?
Texas Autism Academy.
Yeah, I'll write it down. Texas Autism Academy. So how old do you have? So how old are the students? Elementary school or high school?
Up to high school. Yep.
From like 5 to like
From
17?
from I believe it's from 5. I'm not sure if they do 4-year-olds, but for sure that. So yeah,
So the entire primary and secondary school system, right?
yeah, I believe so. Yep.
So what happens after the students graduate from the school?
I one step at a time with regards to the solutions. Right now this is very fresh with regards to the high school one, and so I think that they have a program where they create a situation for them to be able to go into the higher learning process and things like that. But I'm not sure. It would be reasonable to I can ask them and see if there's something there that we can communicate out.
Texas School for Autism. What's the name again?
Autism Academy.
Texas Autism Academy. So it's in
Yeah.
Woodlands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so I enjoy being part of this project because I think it's a way to connect what we do, which is we help people with doing their taxes, but we also like to help in the whole spectrum of lowering taxes as a whole. So I think helping these type of projects that create more awareness for autism create a situation where hopefully it will help lower taxes so that because more solutions are applied because there's more awareness. So that's one of the reasons why we implement this is as part of the social projects like, hey, aware of autism, solutions for autism. The more people are aware, it should lower the taxes is what I'm proposing in the long run, right? But then no, also in the short run, because for example, Texas Autism Academy, it's a nonprofit and it doesn't take any money, any tax money. So the students that they take care of. So this is what I'm thinking. This with regards to the strategy about autism and why we include the communications. And I appreciate you being part of it because it's definitely helpful.
So Texas Autism Academy. So how does it help with taxes? I don't understand.
First, they're a nonprofit. So you can, depending on what you donate, you can deduct that on your taxes, depending on how much it is. But because the academy helps students that typically would go into the public system, and the public system doesn't have like the resources to properly educate kids with the condition. And so they take the burden from the public system because they don't take any public funds. So that's two ways that they help with taxes.
Yes.
This is, I mean, that's what I'm, proposing here. That's what I'm thinking. And I so far they've done an excellent job. So I keep bringing them up. Now, tell me a little bit more about you. I mean, we're talking about autism, but tell me about you, what you think the future holds, some challenges maybe that you have now, that maybe some solutions that you want to throw out to the folks watching. What do you think about that?
First of all, I've been moving all over the place. I moved here from New Jersey back in December 2022, and it's hard for me to find a job. So I've been working in my schooling years. It was kind of difficult for me. I had trouble paying attention to the school teacher, and I had aide with me during class, and other students didn't even know who that person was. So she just kept helping me pay attention. And college was actually, high school is the same. It was like that in high school and middle school, but college, it was even more because there's no aid. You're not part of the school system anymore. It's no IEP anymore. You're alone. It's kind of difficult to even adjust. I had trouble.
Okay.
And then and in the work setting, I mostly work in like logistics and warehouse.
Okay.
It's a fixed job. I'm not able to use my degree.
I see. Well, I mean, you also have the languages that you speak, right? And we have talked a little bit about that.
I spoke Spanish fluently in my previous position.
Oh, okay. See, and then I was mentioning about we discussed a little bit about people sometimes needing translations. I'll tell you what, man, there are people that can't even get to the computers to be able to do the translations. Like they need people in interaction. Like some folks, even though there is a lot of advances on the tech, there are still people needing that support. So keep that in mind as you go through your searches.
Yes, people need translation. First of all, I'm going to be a translator for the school district for many students who don't even speak English. Some of them are immigrants.
Oh,
new to the country.
Interesting. Okay. All right, cool. So, man, a lot of information with regards to the today's episode. All right. What else? What do you think about the future of autism? What are you thinking with regards to some of the tools that are out there now that'll be helpful, or what's not helpful? How about that? What's definitely not helpful? I'm curious about that.
The tools that have autism has actually increased awareness. More people know about autism, what it is, and more people are being diagnosed. But the services offered towards autistic people are mostly for children, not adults.
Okay, right.
Autism is a lifelong condition. If they don't offer the services as children, life will be tough for them as adults. When I was a kid, I was never offered enough services.
Okay. So maybe some support for adults as well. So you're saying one of them may be like some networking events. We could look for something like that, but you said you could get started. That's another thing that I heard you mention. You were struggling during your higher learning years. A lot of people struggle. A lot of people struggle with attention. Yeah. What are you thinking could be some of the factors that are excessive, like that more people have the condition? Do you have any thoughts about that? I'm curious. I don't know.
First of all, the awareness has been increased because medical research.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And because of racial and ethnic minorities.
Okay. Intriguing. Okay. All right, cool. So I think we have a lot of information today. Is there something that you would like for folks to know? That way, if they want to get in touch with you about solutions for autism, or if there's something that you can help folks with, or just any message that you want to shout out before we, I guess, conclude the episode.
How about a job training workshop specifically for autistic job seekers, those who are on the spectrum?
Okay, so you're looking for solutions like a workshop?
A vocational workshop, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're thinking a vocational workshop and a group would be beneficial for you to apply your skills a little bit better with regards to today's markets. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah.
Two things. That's a good one. I mean, that's a good one. That's good information, right? It's like, oh, so how do we help support the autism community? It's like, well, there's a couple of things that could be put together to create that per somebody that's had the condition and has had to live with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lifelong condition. There's no cure for it.
Okay, so two things. All right, okay. Well, that's intriguing. I will make sure to note those down and keep mentioning. Hopefully, I'm thinking, the more you mention things, the more it comes up, the more awareness. It's one of the strategies that we do here at the Billionaires Audiobook.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, here, with regards to that, if there's anything else right now, don't forget, folks, the moratoriums are lifted with regards to insurance. If you need help with that, go to thepremiumadvantage.com, set up your appointment. We'll help you out. At this point, we're ready to conclude the episode. If you like the information, please make sure to subscribe. Vinay, anything else before we close out?
Yeah, I'd like to meet you in person again and discuss more.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So we're typically doing an episode, every quarter, maybe the late August to get an update of how everything's going. What do you think about that? Late August, early September. What are you thinking? We're
Sure,
gonna do an
yeah.
episode at the Iron.
Yeah, I like to see this video on YouTube.
All right. It's coming up. We'll get it uploaded quickly. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Come on, man. Well, hope you have a good afternoon. I'll see you next time.
Bye.